A scholar needs to study the basic texts of their field, not just the commentary off to the side. For Rabbi Akiva, this was the Mishnah, which is 6 authoritative books, and the Halakha, the way discussions. Most of the Halakha discussions are at the Masajid, and they are sort of a living commentary sort of thing. That sort of thing was codified in terms of the Gemara of the Talmud. So you had the Mishnah and the Gemara, and that ended up being the Talmud, because the commentary on the Mishnah, but the Mishnah was a commentary in itself. And some people, it's not till they reach a certain age until, things seem different for them. For him, it was 40, and I've heard of people accepting religion in their 80s that they weren't memorizers of songs or any of that stuff, and they ended up memorizing whole books of scriptures. It happens usually earlier, like you hear people in their 20s or 30s or 40s or something, or even 60s, but one guy in his 80s, and he memorized, let's just say about 30 hours worth of scripture, and could understand it, in the little over 2 years before he died. Because he died within a year of me meeting him. But the point is that there's a law of spirit that uncovers a further thing than somebody else's commentary. Zameerut Laleel Shabat, the music for the night of the Sabbath. The Qul Yaequb, so all quality of holiness. Qul Yaequb Shabat Krawi Lu Qul Shumer Shabat Kadet Machalu Shakru Herba Mad Al Pi Palu Aish Al Machnahu Weish Al Raglu Au Habi Yahwa Ham Chukyam Buknin Aryal Biyum Hashbat Qadash Shishu Washmachu Kamqabli Matan Najlial Bamshau Yad Yakam Qadash Wamru Lal Baruch Yahwa Asher Natan Menucha Lamu Yashral Drshi Yahwa Sarah Abraham Auhabu Ham Atrim Litzat Man Hashba Wamahrim Lamwa Washmachyam Lashmru Walarab Arubu Zahiyum Asha Yahwa Nangila Wanshemcha Bu Zakru Turat Masha Bamtsut Shabbat Grusa Ruta Lium Hashbiyai Kakla Bin Rawatya Mashpatsa Thahurim Yirshwa Wikdash Wah Bam Amr Kol Asher Rasha Wikol Alhim Biyum Hashbiai Mol Aktu Asher Rasha Yum Kadush Hawa Mabwau Wad Thatu Kol Zra Yaequb Yakbaduhu Kadbur Hamluk Wuntu Lanuch Bu Wal Shemuch But Anug Akun Washtu Kol Adat Yashral Yashu Atu Mashuk Chushduk Liwud Ike Alqana Wanukam Nuthri Lium Haspiai Zakur Washmur Lahqam Shumchum Bubnin Shalom Bauer Panik Tabhiqam Yeruyan Madshun Bitak Wanchul Adnik Tushkam Azwar Lashwabtim Bushbiai Buch Rish Wabkatsir Alamim Pusayim Bu Pathiah Kathna Suadim Bu Lebrak Shalish Pamim Tsatkatam Tatsir Kaur Shbat Himim Yahweh Alhi Yashral Haba Tamim Yahweh Alhi Yashral Ahbat Tamim Yahweh Alhi Yashral Tashwat Almim. Whoever sanctifies the Sabbath and befits it, whoever safeguards the Sabbath properly from desecration, his reward is exceedingly great in accordance with his deed, every man at his own camp, every man at his own banner. Numbers 152. Lovers of God as a verb and noun, who long for the building of his Linus temple. Oh, it's not. Well, the lion of God. On the holy Sabbath day, rejoice and be glad, as if receiving the gift of God's heritage. We raise your hands in holiness and say to divinity, blessed is God as a verb and noun, who presented tranquility to his people that have joined of the Israelites. Okay, I'll just say God. It's important to figure out which term for God they're using, right? 1 Kings 8:56. Seekers of God as a verb and noun. The seed of Abraham, his beloved, not these. So are we not talking about over 95% of the American Jews because they're not Semitic, who delayed the departing from the Sabbath, remember the sunset of Friday, the sunset of Saturday, and to rush and enter divinity? Glad to safeguard it and set it, Aruv, this day, God as verb and noun has made, I read the wrong line, I guess. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And that would be Psalm, the ending there would be from Psalm 118:24. Remember, make mention of Moses' law and its Sabbath and the commandments that are expounded, engraved with the teachings for the seventh day, like a bride adorned among her companions, pure ones bequeath it and hallow it with the statement, all that he made on the seventh day, God completed his work, which he had done. Genesis 2:2. It's a holy day from the beginning to the end, and all Jacob's seed will honor it, as according to the king's word and decree, to rest on it and to be glad with the enjoyment of food and drink. The entire congregation of Israel will enjoy it. Exodus 12:47. Extol your kindness to those who know you, O jealous and vengeful God. Well, we're using the term al here, so it's strong leader, right? Those who wait the seventh day to uphold the mention and the safeguard, gladden them with a rebuilt Jerusalem. In the light of your own countenance, make them radiant. So that's what happened in the 600s. Was it Caliph? Well, was it Abu Bakr who started that, and then it was finished under Umar or Uthman? They cleaned the Temple Mount and reopened it and all that. With the light of your countenance and make them radiant, may they be sated from the abundance of your house, and may you give them drink from the streams of your delight. Psalm 36:9. Always help those who take a break from plowing and harvesting on the seventh day, who walk on it with short strides, and feast 3 times on it in order to bless you. May their righteous blaze forth like the light of the 7 days. God is a verb and noun. The power over Israel grant completeness. 1 Samuel 14:41. God is a verb and noun. The power over Israel. A perfect love. God is a verb and noun. The power over Israel. An eternal salvation. And the merucha washmacha, the contentment and gladness and light. For in the day, for the God followers, on this day of the Sabbath, the day of lights, those who protect and those who remember it, they bear witness that in 6 days all was created and all endures. So menucha washmacha our lehwadim yum shabtun yum much madim shum meryu uzukriyu hama mayadyam ki lasha kul berwaim wawmadim. And we've already given you a translation of that